I'm Jona, and I play the character Aaron Norris.
And I'm the DM. I'm Daniel. Minotto, DM.
And we're picking up our story where we left the Dwarven city and we were heading back to Wilmelsdorf.
And everything went very smoothly. So you guys made up a little bit of time, which is good, because you guys have been gone for just over 3 weeks now. As you guys are traveling along the road, you've been out of the mountains for a little while, and you are traveling through the heavily wooded part, going towards Bjorndorf.
The session begins, and we hear screams in the woods.
Mm-hmm. You also hear a bunch of cackling and odd howling.
Not good.
Coming from where? Like
coming
where?
from this woods, but that you guys are like back here on this path. Near.
This path.
This path. Okay.
Oh, way up there.
Okay.
Way far yonder.
And you can choose to ignore the wailing and continue on your way, or you can choose to.
I pull my sword and look in the direction of the noises.
I'm going to pull my light crossbow.
Are we hearing women or like children? Like what is?
What's your passive perception?
16.
Okay, you hear women and children.
Do you have?
Okay.
You got.
So they go running off the trail
We do. We run right
into
for
the
'em.
woods.
And we see Gnolls.
Yes.
They don't sound as scary as they are, but they're really awful. They're kind of like man-eating wolves.
They're like hyena people.
Hyena people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they are attacking people, families. And so we
Refugees that are just hiding in the woods.
So we run and try to save them.
Alright, you strike the beast in the back, and he turns around, and he's got a human hand in his paws, and he's
We don't like that.
the person here has perished. This was a person. The blues. And now they see you.
All right.
Roll for initiative.
Is the yelling continued, or is the
Yes,
yelling
the
stopped?
yelling's further in the distance.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's more than one human.
Yeah, so I just don't want to fireball the
If anybody
cattle.
sees Earl Tristan, we're gonna let him get eaten by Gnolls, and then we're gonna kill the Gnolls.
Sounds good. I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 6. And then
You're gonna dash.
8, 9, 10. I'm gonna dash, yeah.
Alright, as you get closer, you can see over here these tents. There are a lot of victims in these tents, and there's an old man and a young boy trying to fight off. You know, these pieces are not the best. I should just use chess pieces. Yeah, too big. There, and there's a couple more over here.
Are you hungry today?
Poking at something in the
In the shrubs.
trees. Trees around, and
It
so
was very
they're fighting all over, and
difficult.
Aaron Norris
terrain.
tried to just run across this little creek and slipped on some rocks.
What is the issue here with the water? Do I have trouble getting through there?
If you go through it, just make an athletics check.
That failed. 8.
Okay, you go to run across and you slip on a rock and you fall flat on your face.
Okay.
And your movement
Blast.
fell.
I did. It was very embarrassing.
Slightly embarrassing for her, but
Are you okay, Aaron Norris?
Fine! I'm really
Now you're
angry
proud.
that that happened.
okay. Go ahead, Desmond.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, I'm done.
All right. Go ahead, Belt.
And
You
then
could see this guy. These guys are lower.
mean
'cause
like
he's down-
don't
he's
hit-
well, then I'll
5
hit.
feet. I
I'll
guess I didn't
hit
say
in
that
front
either.
over here.
Is that what?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. Well, these guys lose interest. They're gonna come up here.
Were you rolling the wrong dice earlier?
Yep.
All right, so he hits you.
I'm going to roll a d8 and do distraction, so it subtracts from his damage.
I think you have to do that when you're near someone.
So it's a distraction, and it says as long as it's within 60 foot, I can use this dice to subtract from my enemy's roll.
Okay, do it.
Okay. 8.
So then he rolled a 21 minus 8 is 13. 13 doesn't hit you, so he misses.
All right.
I move here, and since I have that lance, I can reach 10 feet. So I make a strike at him. I rolled a 2. I have a point of inspiration. Can I use that to reroll that? Rolled a 1.
We'll take the 2.
Take the 2. Okay.
So generous.
Take the 2. Okay.
Well, good try. Good
gracious.
try.
So that was, I missed my.
All right.
That's plus 10, so that's 12.
Yeah.
But that misses.
That misses.
Great.
Yeah. I make another attack then. We'll
Go ahead.
try this dice again. 9 plus 10 is 19.
That'll hit him.
11 plus 5 is 16 damage.
All right. The first spear thrust went wide, but you killed him.
Nice.
Do you want to narrate it?
I stab him right through the jugular and
Oh my!
and then
Hey,
You ripped out his throat?
some blood like falls into my face. I'm like, oh gosh.
it flies the
Gentle.
20 feet and just
Good job.
and then
Good job.
okay. And then with my I'll just stay there with my because I'm actually technically in range.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay there.
All right. With my sword.
Uh-oh.
16.
That'll hit him. Gotta take out.
So that's 6, 11 damage.
All right, he looks very, very hurt.
All right.
Nice.
Good news.
He looks all bloodied.
Sorry. I just remember there was a lot of like. Desmond was like in the weeds.
I
Terrain.
probably don't want to go through it.
5, 6. I'm done. I
Okay.
dashed
All
through
right.
it.
I like see him
Alright,
out of the
cool.
corner of my eye.
It's like covered in branches.
What are you doing in the briars?
Desmond's like, just like,
Doesn't know what he's doing. He's just like.
I don't know, I'm in the wilderness. This isn't my thing.
Alright. Still like here.
Wow.
I have it on
Like your
this
shirt.
side.
Oh, excuse me.
Just saying.
All right, so 14.
And yes.
So weird.
14.
I'm confused by all these dice, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
14.
Honestly, as long as
All right,
We'll
so
get
the
the
one
chest.
dies.
Pieces out later. All right.
This one?
The
Number 2.
low, yep. Number 2 dies. Number 6 cries out in pain. He takes a lot. Looks very hurt, but he's still alive.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I don't get too close.
25.
Hey, you do what you want. He's in the bushes.
Oh.
He can't
Yeah.
tell you what to do.
Ah,
I don't
right
care
there.
what you do.
I'll come closer
You're a
so I can
druid.
see
You're
more
not gonna
people.
die. This guy moves up.
We still have a lot of
2,
problems.
3, 4.
I just like over my knee.
That wasn't your knee, that was your thigh.
This guy looks like a big burly one.
Yeah.
He's
I do
clearly
have
the-
shield. I do have shield of faith on.
Okay.
Yeah.
24,
Okay.
and then he's also going to roll a 16. 16 misses.
Oh man.
16 misses. Yeah.
Oh good.
All right.
At least he only hit you once.
And he's going to do 7 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to and he's going to yell out to this guy in some garbled language you can't understand.
Yeah.
And they are going to attack you as well.
Oh man.
But he's going to miss.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want to move me a little closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we'll just have that guy take his regular turn now with his spear. Alright, 16 misses to you. Okay, and then the one that's near Aranorris is going to attack her. 15 to hit. Does that hit you?
No.
Okay. So you're fine too.
Okay.
I guess he's going to run up to you.
Ah, what a jerk.
He's going to run up to you. Okay, so the one attacking Belt tries to hit you with his spear. That's going to be a 18. Mm-hmm. Alright, so you take 4 damage. No, 6 damage.
6 damage.
And then roll your concentration. So the one's going to attack Aranoris.
Oh no! Woo! Again?
Yeah, the
that-
other one came after you.
Oh god.
Oh, that's better light.
That one's gonna miss,
Maybe
though.
it was my eyes.
And these guys, the pack lord
Yes,
yells
perfect.
out for
It's
help.
right where it needs.
So
I'm good.
two of these
Okay.
guys,
Sorry.
No.
um,
You're fine.
you can kind of see that they've killed the old man over here.
Oh,
So two of them are gonna run up. This guy's still fighting the little boy, and there's like a mom and a child over there. And then all of a sudden you hear up in this tree what they were after. There's some kids up in those trees.
Hey,
And,
no.
and they're throwing acorns at the guy that's.
No rocks! Jesus.
They're in that tree. Where are they getting
other
rocks
side.
from?
Kill them! Kill them!
Not the throwing acorns!
You meanies! All right, go ahead, Jandor.
Okay, so I make one attack at the
Leader?
the injured guy.
The injured one.
Yeah, the injured
The
guy.
D6, number 6.
It's a natural 20.
No!
You should have waited for the other one.
That's okay.
That's awesome.
23.
He's
Yes.
dead.
Yes.
6 is dead. Yep.
I swing the pike and catch it with the bladed part and cut off his head.
Nice.
Okay, and then with my second attack, I will attack the leader.
Oh, fearless leader.
Is 21.
That'll hit him.
Since I notice he's burglar, I cast Divine Smite.
Okay.
Smite him!
And then I get, so it's 14 plus 6 is 20 damage.
Spear pierces right through his chainmail. He's bleeding. He's bleeding profusely. All right, go ahead, Aranoris.
Alright, I'm attacking my 18.
That hits him.
Okay. Rolled an 8.
Roll both at the same time, John.
No, it works better this way.
So 11.
11
All right,
plus
he's dead.
5. What do I do? I'm going for the neck, so
Yeah?
I kind of hack through the
Oh.
neck.
There's just blood squirts up out of it.
I close my
Alright.
eyes because I don't
Action
like
over
gore,
here.
but
All right.
I would have chopped you down, but you didn't give me a chance.
Okay.
Leave the kids alone.
Go ahead, Desmond.
Desmond's gonna cast Misty Step. Alright,
There's a tree there.
so I'm gonna then take my movement and I'm gonna run next to
Yep.
that guy.
Nice.
And then I'm going to
You got
firebolt
them.
him in the face because I can still cantrip and use a bonus action spell.
You give Anna a heart attack because she thought you were still in the bushes, and then you were like right in front of her.
Then Desmond, there was a little ravine, and Desmond,
Got stuck, kind of.
he fell off.
You fell.
He fell off the
That's right.
2-foot-high, like little ravine down into the creek, and then one of the gnolls jumped on top of it.
That's a natural 1 to hit.
Oh no.
All right, so you go to hit him, but you fall off this little
Ledge.
bank here, and you fall in the mud, and it's only 5 feet, so
But-
you're not hurt, but
But it's
Oh, he's hurt.
embarrassing. It's
He's very hurt.
He
physically
is
unhurt.
very hurt.
Andrew, next time I roll a 1, remind me I have an inspiration dice.
Oh, you still got it, right?
Oh, 6, 11, 14.
Is that what this is?
All right.
You can get inspiration. I got a word once, but I didn't pick up
you
the.
can use it to reroll.
I didn't pick up one of
You
those
can roll anything.
dark swords or
Those
whatever.
two are passing.
Yeah.
That guy's
And I remember I
failing.
rolled and I got a 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, so 14 total.
I like this pike.
The one that Desmond tried to hit was gonna jump off the wall, jump off the sledge, and try to stab you in the
Like a
stomach
deep
while you're
stab.
laying down there on the ground. But he's only 11 plus. That's 15. Does a 15 hit you?
No, it does not.
Not with mage armor.
Oh boy! So you roll out of the way just in time.
Against him. It's a natural 1.
What? Okay, I gotta get a little shake in there.
Oh.
So sorry about that.
14. All right, you miss.
No kidding. Sorry,
Okay,
everyone.
go ahead, Desmond.
Desmond's gonna stand up
That was a good 6.
and be like, hey, stop that. Firebolt. That's a natural 20.
All right.
We like that.
Much better.
Your hand.
And that's
They're still
Glue and
sticky.
dirt.
16 damage.
All right.
Ooh, that's a really good roll.
Killed him.
I just a bolt of fire comes out and I just hit him right in the face
You
with it. And it's just like
Right in the face.
Face fire.
Trust the trick.
You
he
fry
looks like
his
Ghost
eyes.
Rider for a few seconds, and then he falls over and dies.
You notice that there are several dead civilians just littering the ground, half eaten. It's
Still
Beltz's
movement, are you
turn.
climbing up?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up here and be like, hi.
Oh wow, I'm not hitting.
Okay.
It's only a 4. I did nothing.
Alright, the big baddie attacks with advantage.
18.
I hit you once. 11 damage.
11 damage, and then I.
The second time he swings. Well, you manage to dodge and
There you
weave
are.
and avoid the attacks from
Good.
the one attacking you. Aranoris, you managed to be missed by once, and 15 that'll miss, right?
Yep.
Twice. And 3 times.
I'm one lucky elf.
All right.
Nimbleness of the owl.
Most nimble of all.
Go ahead, Jandar.
Swing my pike at the big baddie's legs. I just make 2 attacks at this guy here.
Can you come any closer?
15 and 28.
They will both hit.
They'll both hit? Okay.
Wow.
I cast Divine Smite on the first one. First one is 14, 15. That's 20 for the first one. And then
All right.
move like right here. Am I in 10 feet of those
Sure.
2? And,
Yeah.
Okay. So I move right there and I'll.
And Norris is going to attack this guy.
Number 3.
16 plus 8,
That'll hit.
2, 6 plus 5 is 11.
All right. He looks pretty hurt. You can see the old man has been slain.
Yeah.
The young boy is like panting and stuff, and you can see that he's been cut a little bit, but he's still alive.
Okay.
He doesn't look. It's not life-threatening injuries. And
I-
the woman you notice is your mother,
Oh.
your adopted
Okay.
mother,
What?
and she looks at you and says, "Desmond, you've come just in the nick of time."
Yeah. That's
Your
why
mama?
I'm here. 1 second, please. Presumably, can I see this one, that one, and that one?
Yes.
I'm gonna Scorching Ray. I'm gonna send one at each one.
Okay.
So this is for. I'm gonna go top down.
Okay.
So.
They are.
Wow, that was
Nice.
15, 14, 13.
Very orderly.
But it was a fun, action-packed. No one
It
was
was.
hesitating. Just went in and did it.
We just did it.
And
It was-
they rescued most of the refugees.
Yeah.
The little kids clamber out of the tree, and they go to a mangled
Slightly wounded.
body on the ground
Oh,
and
you
start
missed the part.
crying for their parent that
Oh,
was dead.
their parents or parent?
Parent. You notice, Desmond, that the father
found his
that
adopted
raised you
mom.
is
Yeah.
among the dead as well.
I figured.
Oh.
Your father?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got here just in time. We're on our way back from an important quest that took us far beyond these lands.
You came. I'm afraid you came too late. I think Womelsdorf has fallen.
That's not good. Jandar!
I run.
Jandar, we've got problems!
Yes, what is it?
It would appear that this kindly woman who took me in as a child
Oh,
What's-
okay. Yeah, nice to meet you.
would like to inform us that Womelsdorf has fallen. And that they are refugees out here running
I utter the worst orc curse I know.
from the Red Tide.
It's not good.
No, it is not. We must prepare and make haste at once!
Yes, we should.
So you may take a short rest if you
Okay.
want to.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't. How long ago have you left? I actually guess I should ask that too. Like, how long has they been out here?
We've been out here for 3 weeks now.
The cell must have
This
fallen
boy
right after we
here,
left.
said he saw that the city has fallen. We keep sending scouts out to see if it's safe to come back. It's never safe. So the children, this little group has not eaten in a week, Jona.
Oh no!
Jandar gave them each a day's worth of rations.
I don't have any to give.
Okay, I can give them rations.
The kids
I have
eagerly
20.
eat them up.
Yeah, apparently
They think
Wilmersdorf has fallen
hugely.
after we left.
Yeah.
So we gotta go check on
Rumor
that
has it.
situation. Rumor has it, that's what we were told.
Oh no.
And they have a place to go where they'll be safe, so we don't have to worry about them.
I just walk over to the little children. I ask one needs a hug. I want to give a.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Are the kids scared of me?
Roll a charisma saving throw as they
They
start
see you
spitting in your face.
Cut down the beast that killed
Yeah.
their
I have
parents.
10.
Yeah.
All right, you console them the best you can.
All right. It was terrible news.
So the group goes back to Borndorf to try to help the town out, hoping that maybe someone's still there. So when they go back to the town, they see the keep there.
And we hear. How do we hear about that? Oh, there's people. I remember there's people stuck in the tower. We could see that there was people stuck in.
They're stuck
the
in
tower.
the keep.
They're
That's
stuck in the keep.
Which is
And
a
they
little
can't-
separate from Desmond's tower. It's two different.
And there's a giant that's guarding the keep and preventing anyone from coming in or going out.
As you get closer, you can see the keep, Tristan's keep.
So the
Is it burned down? Is it burned down?
Well, it's a stone keep,
Is it blasted?
but as
So-
you get closer, you can see that there must have been some kind of battle there. And the big walls near the gates and everything have been broken. You can kind of see
There's
rubble.
like no
and
orcs
some of the,
around though, right?
Roll
do we
for
see
perception.
any liveliness?
Oh,
At first
gosh.
glance,
Whoa.
the town seems just
Wow, that was worse.
So, I will send Mortimer and I will roll a perception check from Mortimer.
Hopefully it's better than the last one.
Ooh.
What is Mortimer looking for?
How about just a flyby for activity of
Okay.
such? That's a
Better,
15.
much better.
Where is he flying?
He's gonna fly like up,
Over
just
town.
like around this keep.
Okay. I don't know how Mortimer communicates with you.
Telepathically.
Okay.
Actually, I can see through his eyes as long as I close my eyes and concentrate, so I can
I'll
see whatever
stand guard
he sees.
over you while you're focused, and I'll just have my hand here so you know,
Okay.
so you're not startled.
As he flies over the keep, you can see that it's been in ruins, and looks like bodies litter the ground. And sitting off in the shadow is a very large being. Looks like a giant, sort of napping inside the keep's courtyard. As the raven goes around, you see two eyes of a man peering out from one of the keep's windows.
I'm gonna have Mortimer, like, is there a ledge there that he could land on?
Sure.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have Mortimer land on the ledge and look back at this man.
Are you telling us what you're seeing,
Not
or
yet.
are you
Maybe not.
just...
Okay.
Well, I would describe at least the troll in the courtyard as he flew around.
It's a giant.
Or giant, sorry.
That's fine. I just want to make sure you.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So the man looks tired and weary, but it just looks like a regular soldier.
As long as he's looking at my raven, which I assume he kind of is, I'm gonna bamf my raven back so that maybe he'll be like, hey, that raven just disappeared, and realize that we're around.
Okay.
And maybe try to get his attention, because I'm assuming that they're probably, I'll tell you guys this, that they're probably trapped inside with that
Like a
giant
sage?
outside.
like saged there, so they can't escape?
Yes.
Do
And
you
the
want to
giant
help
sounds
Tristan?
very interesting.
I think we should. We might be able to learn more
Well,
information.
and we do need help in this situation.
Yeah. Any
We do seem to be a bit outnumbered at the moment.
Does anyone know anything about giants and their weaknesses? Do they
What I
crave
know-
jewels
what
or
I know
treasure?
based on
Would
my
we know,
studies.
like,
History check.
History check.
I do not know.
trip him pretty easily. He's got big
17.
Would they be ones that we could reason with?
Probably not. No. Giants like the one you described can't be reasoned with.
But perhaps we could just entice him to go away. At the least. I mean, if
if that was the best bet,
Giants are very dangerous as well. It might be a
Don't really
better.
want to get within their reach.
I'm not saying we won't fight him, but if we could entice him to just leave.
Perhaps the doors of the keep, right? As we were flying around, were they
The
like
big gates to the
were they
courtyard.
barricaded or like
Just
if we walked in
decimated
there
open.
and very
No.
sneakily snuck past the giant, could we get in, or are we
pass
like
without a trace?
I would say that it was unclear.
okay?
The door was closed to the keep.
So it
You
would be
wouldn't
hard
know
to tell.
from the outside. Just
But imagining that this giant does not work for them too. Like this giant looked like he was just hanging out.
I mean, from the damage of the walls and the towers, you
He did
presume
it,
that the
yeah.
giant's the one that did the damage.
maybe Tristan hired a giant.
Somehow.
I doubt it. What did he do? Have a tantrum when he didn't get paid and destroyed the keep? What else would he do?
He went on strike.
Yes, he went on strike.
Ah,
Got
He
a
struck everything around.
so what are we going to
Well,
do?
first we must find a safe place for our Chandler and the other horses.
Yes. Okay, let's leave him at-
blossom.
All right. So how would you like to do this?
I am at a loss, so I will.
What can you turn into right now, animal-wise?
Several things.
Okay. If you were something quite small, I could have Mortimer carry you to the fort window, and you could crawl through a crack if you were very small.
I'd need to see the book to see what I could turn. What do you
you
think
can
I would
turn into
I would
anything
say
real
that
little.
you
could be
have seen squirrels,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
mice.
or
All right, yeah, I
little
could turn
spiders.
in. I could
You could
turn
be a
into
little
like
mole.
a mouse, a little chipmunk. Will he eat me if I turn into something small?
No, I would tell Mortimer does not require food.
What happens? She like becomes a bird, or she becomes a mouse and she rides on the ravens. It's very convoluted. Very.
Well, Desmond
Interesting
has a
attempts.
raven because he's
Yeah.
a wizard. So the druid turns into a mouse, and then the raven takes the mouse into the keep, and then she turns back into dragonborn to talk to these soldiers that are camped out, and
they
they
were-
tell her that there is a big giant right outside the window, which of course she knew that.
They weren't very helpful.
She was by herself. They were just, poor little
Yeah.
guards. And then they realized, the group had realized that they had no way to talk to Balthazar, and they were out, and Balthazar wasn't
And
sure what to do, and
we
the group
were-
was like
Oh
waiting
my
for
gosh.
news, and so
It was
it
not
took a little.
the most thought out
But
strategy.
eventually they decide to attack
Yeah.
the dragon.
Basi-
No,
The
no
giant.
dragon. There's
the
no
giant.
dragon. The
Yeah,
giant.
the giant. And
giant.
I believe I go in first as Aranoris, and I think maybe I can reason with this
Yeah.
person and maybe bribe him. Because we just got all this money and rubies and like these priceless items. I'm like, come on, he's got to have a price.
But there's doors on the ground and stuff, so it's kind of, you gotta pick your way through the mess a little bit. And you see the giant, and he's sitting there, and sitting there, he's still as tall as, like, sitting on his rump, he's as tall as the first story of the building. And he's got white hair and a gray beard.
He's
And he's
old.
just the immense being. Who may you be?
I step forward and I say, I'm Anna Norris of Lore, and I stand right there.
Norris. And when he talks, he's so bellowy, he kind of like shakes your chest, like you feel it in your chest. He's like so bassy. He's like, Avore, I don't think you're supposed to be here. And he leans on his axe and he stands up, and when he stands up, he towers over you. He's at least 20 feet tall. And he grips his axe. Says, "You better leave."
Excuse me.
Then you can have one if you peel it.
I like turn around, like, what are you
assuming we're-
doing?
You be.
My name is Desmond of House Leodric. You see the tower over there? That's mine. What are you doing?
Are you on On,
One at a
on
time.
vacation?
Are you trying to confuse me with your words?
That's a good idea.
I'm supposed to be killing people of this town.
We're
You're
not
of
from
this
this
town.
town.
We are actually
just
not
came
from this town.
I'm gonna kill you.
Actually, we were on a journey and we've come back with lots
I'll
of
send you
treasure.
on a journey. And he comes down over here and swings with his axe.
I can't.
He swings once with his giant axe at Ernors. All right. Well, you blocked the one attack,
Okay.
The tiny little oaf blocked it.
or you dodge out of it,
I
or
dodged away.
whatever you want to do. Unfortunately,
luckily she dodged then blocked.
I'm much more.
Just falling off.
That's
would've
true.
went
I'm,
the second one
I'm dodging.
you attempt to block with your shield. Unfortunately for you, the force is so strong that you still take 22 damage. The blow of the axe just crushes your body.
Goodness.
It's all you can do to hold your ground. Hey, Eridors, it's your turn.
Alright. I will attack with my
Do it. I like it. Heroically.
12 plus 10. So 20.
You hit him.
Woo! You realize you have a plus 10.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's
He's pretty big. He's got to be pretty easy to hit.
That's true.
Yeah,
There
really.
isn't a lot.
Not only do you hit him, you hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
Other-
He goes, you have a bite about you.
I'm going to my movement. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to stay there. And I'm going to use my sacred oath to. I'm going to cast Abjure Enemy.
Okay.
It's as an action. I present my holy symbol. I speak a prayer of denunciation. He's within 60 feet of me. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw unless it's immune to being frightened.
It's not immune.
Okay.
He rolled a 19.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
You rolled a 19.
Yes.
Okay. He succeeds then. And that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay.
Can we make
That
them even higher?
You can if you want to.
Is that more accurate?
I tried
Or
to
even higher?
divide by
He's
your.
probably a little
Yeah,
bit higher.
like
That's
that.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead,
Yes,
Desmond.
Run over here.
Okay.
He's gonna cast a fireball behind him to make sure he doesn't catch Nora in his fireball range.
Okay.
Portland
You rolled a
has good
natural
area to
20.
Oh.
Well, you have to.
Woo! I like it.
14.
14. So he takes 14 damage, and everything around him bursts into flame.
Oh.
So there's lumber. There's some like wood beams from the outbuilding
Yeah.
stuff scattered that catch on fire. So there's a pretty good ring of fire around him.
Sorry! I say it in giant too, just to be sarcastic.
I like put my shield
like
up
you
and
speak
instead of
giant.
making me
He
warm.
glares at you as there's like a
Like his,
like his arms burning, his arms like on fire.
He's like, goes on it.
He gives you his pinky, which apparently is a great insult. I don't know. I'm not a giant.
Wow.
Yep,
My
sorry.
turn? My turn?
Do it. If you know it's your turn.
Erupting earth. Behind him here, so yet again, Anonor's is safe.
All right.
It's a 20-foot
Thank
cube.
you.
So.
All this magic happening.
Yep, as long as you don't have to target a creature.
No, it's just a
Space.
cube.
Yep.
17. 25.
Okay, he rolled a 7, so.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
He's getting hit for 25.
Nice.
And it's difficult terrain now, so he has difficulty moving through that
Okay.
area.
Well, so will our help.
I know.
If they actually come out thinking they're going to. They might.
He's very ticked off at you for speaking to him
In giant.
sarcastically.
Yeah, go that way
And
away
he
from
picks
me
up
and
he
Anonor's.
picks up a nearby burning
Uh-oh.
beam and he
Oh, God.
throws it at you.
On the side.
He rolls a 14.
Which will miss.
All right. The door from the keep does not open.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, Aaron Norris. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna attack him again. Okay, but it's 15.
15 will hit. Will hurt.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, baby. Nice.
Ow!
All right, so that is 13 to hit.
Oh. You do cut through his
I hear
his
you.
hide clothing
Can you get your own?
and manage to cause it to bleed. Go ahead, Jandar.
Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3. I go here.
Okay.
Thanks for joining the party.
And, okay, so he's like 20 feet tall, right?
Yeah, he's like over 20.
Over 20 feet. If I stretched out my lance, could I reach like his waist?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I stab him? Try to attempt to stab him into
Yes.
his nether regions.
Oh!
Okay. So I make two.
He's
I make
gonna-
two attacks.
He's gonna try and spill the
Natural
seeds.
20 and 28.
Yes!
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast divine.
All the dice.
I'm gonna cast divine smite on the first one.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna summon divine smite. That's not real. I'm not really casting it. Okay.
You're hiding it from the DM.
I don't mean to hide
Yeah,
it. I'm just
I
like
know.
trying to make
So
it flat.
9 plus 5. 9 plus
You were
5 is
trying
14.
to help like a flat.
14 plus 14 is 28. Okay. And then 45?
All right.
Nice.
He's looking quite hurt at this point. You do make contact,
Oh, okay.
and it goes through his clothing. And he lets out a whoo. He like hollers so loud that you guys
He
wonder
spilled the seeds.
if you'll ever hear anything again. Desmond.
Desmond's gonna cast and summon a scorching 3 scorching rays.
That's good.
One of these.
They all hit.
Woo!
Sorry, I forgot I can do that when I roll critical.
21 damage.
All right.
Nice.
Those 3 fiery scorching rays.
All right. He looks very hurt now. Belt, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
All right. So he's gonna pass.
Alright,
sure it could
so
go 19.
he only gets 5. All these like 20s and 45s and I
Compare
hit
it
him
to
for
the
5.
Pike to the groin and the scorching rays. The moonbeam seems a bit soothing,
Underwhelming.
if anything, but
Well,
Take
it's
some damage.
It's searing.
Oh, okay,
pain.
alright.
It's like searing, burning pain.
all right. He's angry,
You gave him a bit of a sunburn.
Yes.
very angry at
And it
you,
stays
Desmond.
there, and I hit it.
Sandar.
And I hit him every time.
So he will attack you. 18 hits you.
He hits.
All right. So the
it's over.
one swipe of his axe, you
It's
you
by
dodge.
that table.
Okay.
Like.
but the other one hits you.
Jona. No, but
You
it
take
must have
20
kept
damage.
rolling.
20 damage.
Sorry.
Your armor doesn't break, but you were worried that your shoulder may have.
Oh, goodness.
Ew.
There's a 4.
Are you alright, Jandar?
I think so.
Stick with it. He's not looking
He's
good.
more hurt than I
All
am.
right, the men still do not come out of the keep. It's only been
It's only been like 10
20
seconds. Yeah.
seconds.
I yelled with all my might. Come out, you cowards! We need your help.
all right. Roll charisma.
And then I can roll like 8.
When you yell to them, the door like opens up and they come out and they have like their little swords and they like go up to the giant and they go to like attack him. But they're like when they get close, the giant kind of like shifts his foot and they all get scared and they like jump back.
And I like see what they. I'm like, never mind. Just go back in. You're going to get hurt.
I was so ready for him to be just accidentally step on one of them.
I know, right?
Oops.
I'll let you take
Oh,
an
I'm sorry.
action.
Okay.
Generally, when you speak
That's an
during a
action?
turn, it's considered an action.
Oh,
No, he said he'll let you take an action, so yeah.
I know you didn't really like intend that to be your turn.
Nice.
A 1. Roll for
okay.
roll a
2
Constitution
times
saving
3.
throw.
Okay.
Super. Good job.
So 17.
You go to swing your sword to hit him, but he like puts his axe down,
Can I see this?
and when you go to hit him, you feel like you hit the axe with so much force you're afraid that you might have like hurt your wrist,
Okay.
but because you're an elf, I guess, your body, you resist. You're a little sore. It's a little bit of a strain, but you didn't. Nothing actually tear or anything like that.
All right.
Ow!
Ow!
All right,
And then
Jandar, it'll be your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna remember to use my advantage this time.
Little worksheet.
I have
Yeah, they're both about 15, right?
Yep.
Okay. I cast Divine Smite on the first hit.
Okay.
23 plus 7 is 30 damage. Total.
All right. You take him out.
I do?
How would you like to do it?
I make one more stab up into the.
We got the giant.
Yeah.
As you pull it out, all like,
Oh
you
god.
like hit his, you hit like, under his belly, like, and when you go to pull that out,
Oh God.
all the guts sort of.
You're right there.
I know what
You're right there.
I like blocked it all with my
Slaps
shield.
on his knees.
Try again. Try your finger.
He's like, oh, I've been done in by ants. And he goes
Make sure he
full
doesn't
forward.
fall towards you.
I'm moving
Run.
dexterity, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You can make dexterity saving
You
throws.
too.
19.
Wait, dexterity?
Out of my hand, but it's
Oh, okay.
2 plus
Oh.
1.
And
So
you,
nine.
you're right next to me. You're within 10 feet of me, so you get plus 3 because of my
Okay, so 12.
aura protection.
I'm not
All right.
showing you
That's
how
great,
to
thank
do this.
you.
You managed to both jump out of the way just in time. The guys who are out there, they cheer for you and they say, "Oh, you've saved us!"
Yeah, because that's
No help to
We
you.
all just kind of ignore him.
Yeah.
It was frightening. You guys are heroes. Did you say you guys are? What did you call yourself?
Tower in the shield.
The tower. Which tower?
You serve Lord
Tristan,
do you not?
Oh, we do. This is his keep.
Tell him his keep was saved by Desmond of House Leodric.
Oh, Desmond.
Tower over there.
Lord Leodric. We are
Desmond?
grateful.
Solely his party.
Sure, he will be very, very grateful.
Your party?
Can I loot the body? Loot the body. Loot the body.
There's a giant axe right there.
Yeah.
The largest axe you ever did see.
How much
what's the
effort would
quality?
it take to carry that axe back to my tower? Since we're
Yes,
so
I
close.
want to take it to the tower.
It probably weighs about 150 pounds. But
Men,
With our horses
excuse
and...
me, men. What are you planning on doing now?
oh man, I don't know. I'm just amazed that I guess we'll get some food.
I suppose you owe us a bit of a favor, don't you think?
Oh yes, we owe you our lives.
Would you mind carrying this axe of his back to my tower?
Oh, we could do it.
Yes.
Yes, we could do it. There's a cart over here.
Yeah.
We could do that. Come on, man. Let's get the axe.
A bit of a trophy, if you will. We're a bit of a
Of course.
collectors, we
Of
call
course.
it.
you should be.
I'm a collector.
All right.
Well, we should take a small rest.
Yes. What time of the day is it?
It's in the late afternoon.
Late afternoon?
Why don't we, before you go along carrying that axe, why don't we hold up here for the night?
We should. Just yesterday, the great shield that was emanating from your tower went down.
Just yesterday, you
Just
said.
yesterday.
I think we should make it to go to your tower.
Those are the
I understand the need for
All right,
rest, but...
we will come.
Yes,
Are
we
you
will
coming
go-
with us as we head towards the tower? I
Yes,
don't
we will
think
come.
it'd be good.
All right, so we're all going to the tower. We're going to keep moving.
And then the other guy
we'll
says,
be in that
"Arr."
direction.
Remember though.
What was that sound?
Just one question. Is his wardrobe perhaps still in there?
Look at Ralph.
Why do you want to know?
He actually, the last time I saw him, he owes me a bit of some finery and clothing. You see, and this terrible war has done nothing for my wardrobe.
I can see that. That's true.
So
Can you
I
speak
thought,
the truth?
Is he the same size as you?
That's a good point there,
Belt is on.
Belt.
Was the
Tristan
mouse
is
earlier.
a bit larger than this man. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I suppose there's no harm in you taking a coat if you
No.
need one.
You need more lipstick.
I know. I took it off earlier.
I would like to go find Lord Tristan's fanciest coat.
Alright, you wait here. We'll send Bob back in. He'll bring out a coat.
Bob!
Hurry up, Bob!
He comes back like, you guys resting here?
Yeah, just.
No,
I-
I was actually going to say...
Alright, go ahead.
We
What do you
should,
want to do?
we should probably at least make haste. I think we should try to at least
Do you
get
want to
the
take a
tower.
short
No,
rest?
I'm
'Cause you
not
got beat up,
taking-
didn't you?
We can take a short rest.
And
I'll
don't
take a short
forget,
rest.
with her, you
Yeah.
get pretty good.
We have
Sure.
an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, so they bring out a black silk cloak. And it looks very, it is a very expensive cloak. And it has his coat of arms stitched on it.
Oh, that's gonna be awkward when you run into
I'll
him
put it in my
defending
bag.
him. Oh, okay. So,
Maybe I shouldn't
Use this
stand
one
in
to
front
play
of
with.
giants anymore.
Probably not.
I'm sorry, like rub my wrist.
I am also covered in blood.
did he actually
we
break
both
his
are.
shoulder then?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a well. We can. I can dump
as
some
you
water
rest
on
and
you.
recover,
Yeah.
Like,
it's sore, but it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt you.
I guess during the hour, I take the time to clean my armor and cloak as best I can.
Alright, well that's
Yeah.
the first time you've cleaned at all.
Yeah.
And you notice that the guys are keeping their distance from you guys.
We smell bad. I'll clean up too.
Yeah, I guess we all better wash.
Yeah, so yeah,
It's been 3 weeks.
I guess, I watch it.
I literally like just
Alright.
stripped down everything to like
Oh,
my
God.
skibbies.
Do you need any help, Balthazar?
Yeah, clean my cloak.
Then we decided to head over to Desmond's tower and see if there was anyone there still guarding. And we came across this this ritual that was happening. There was like 2 ladies and all these dead men that had died in battle, and they were going to raise them from the dead. And we very smartly, we decided, hey, let's use some long distance weaponry and attack them from afar before we run in and try to kill anyone. It worked genius.
Worked like a
It worked
charm.
really well.
Javelin.
My javelins, yeah.
Which one were you throwing at?
I was gonna throw.
5 and 6.
I was just gonna throw one at 5 and one at 6.
Okay.
I'm assuming at 19.
Yep.
24.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, yep.
Okay, so the one I threw at 5 does 9 damage, and the one I threw at 6 does 10 damage.
For no reason.
Number 6.
Nice.
You stab him right in the back and he falls over.
Nice.
Alright, at this point the priestesses stop their incantations. And these 2 men stand up
Yeah.
and they're all surprised to see you. And roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran up, sort
Alright,
of.
so 9 plus 8.
I
So
snuck up in my heavy armor and black
18.
cloak.
Wait, 17.
It was masked by the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
No,
it was
that's the extra guards or the triangle.
Alright, so that's 7 again.
7 damage?
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Alright.
good. That's how much I hit.
You shoot the priestess in the chest and she falls forward. The remaining priestess is going to attempt she speaks to you, Aranor. She sees that you just killed her sister, and she mutters curses at you under her breath. And you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Usually at the top of the section.
Not very wise.
Alright,
Only 6.
so you are paralyzed now for a minute. Her
That's the whole.
her curse takes hold over you, and you
A whole minute?
Yeah,
Can't.
that's like the whole battle.
move.
Desmond is going to, the other priestess.
Yep,
So
She
we're
was
just
hurt a couple
standing
times,
there?
yeah.
yep.
Just frozen like.
I'm just gonna send a firebolt out of her as I'm very quickly running out of spell slots. 17.
17 will hit.
7 damage.
Alright. It looks like she's pretty bloodied now.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead, Jandar.
I run up, I pull out my pike, and I roar and charge, and I attempt to stab this guy. I'll make one attack and I'll attempt to. I move 20 feet.
Okay.
Actually, no, I move 15 feet. And make one attack. That's 18 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Okay.
Don't
That's
break anything.
12
over
plus
there.
5 is 17 damage.
Alright.
Nice.
You take him out.
10 minutes
Okay.
and you start cleaning up a little bit.
So now the soldiers move. One will hit, the other one will miss. Lucky for you, his swing is, he's just all out of sorts, and he only does 5 damage to you.
Okay.
The other one will attack you as well. They have 2 minutes. Alright, so the one will hit you. He gets you in the back of the leg for 7 more damage.
Having Call Lightning go on the priestess again.
Okay.
Woo! I like it. So that's 12, 18.
Okay.
And it's a dex saving throw.
Alright, so they pass.
Just the one?
She passes.
Yeah, so it would be 9, right?
Alright, but she looks very hurt at this point. Aranor, so you can make your wisdom saving throw. See if you break the
How
spell.
much damage is it?
Okay.
I took a total for the second. I succeeded on the first hit.
So
The second hit I took
wisdom.
7 damage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
I'll be
8.
fine.
Because it's
Can I
either
do,
10 or half your damage,
a dive
whatever's higher.
inspiration?
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
No, you're frozen.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Isn't it a verbal thing?
Well, you
You're
can't move. You're
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Okay.
You are frozen
Sorry,
like
Aranor.
statue.
The priestess will now. She attempts to sacred flame, call down evil fire upon Desmond.
Desmond. Oh.
Desmond will cast counterspell.
All right. The flame materializes for a moment and then dissipates as you counterspell it.
And we were able to stop the
Witch roll.
the witch roll that was happening. We
And the dwarves that
the
were in
dwarves
the
were
tower
inside.
defending
Yeah, they were
to
still
the
there.
last. They ran out when they saw
so
there was
brave.
help.
Yeah, they were awesome. And that was pretty much where we wrapped it up. Man, that was like, it was an action-packed session. That there wasn't a lot of lag. It was super fun. And
Came back.
none of us almost died. We got covered in guts,
we
but we
were fine.
yeah.
They came, but the big reveal is when they came back. The giant shield was down.
The giant
That was protecting the veil
That's
to keep
right.
the horde from going through because the big giant had come through the day
That's right.
before and was pounding on the tower, and the relic.
the wall was down to
The-
keep the hordes out.
The relic, with the tower that the relic was in, was crumbling, and so the relic changed its priority to protect the tower, and the shield came down.
Yeah.
So then they
that
could
was-
see from afar that a big battle was about to brew.
This is the next session.
Well, you guys took a rest.
Yeah, but
You
we
could
gotta
see this was about to
pause.
happen.
You gotta pause for the video.
But this happened in this session. You could see that there was a battle brewing
A Bruin?
because you went in the tower. You could see it.
Oh, okay, this isn't. You're not talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a battle of Bruin, and we knew we were gonna be in for a big fight.